What the fuck, bro? Why is my team goddamn yellow, bro?
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucks and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's punted out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. They try to throw on second.
Like, bro, this shit keep happening, bro. This shit is annoying as fuck, bro. This shit is annoying as hell.
This one is incomplete.
This shit keep happening.
Here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Strong. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
I'm tired, bro. Like, how the fuck my team keep being yellow after weeks after weeks after weeks, bro? This shit is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal.
God damn, this shit annoying as fuck, bro.
And you know they're going to take some chances.
Sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hold on, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Nigga, fucking whole team yellow as hell. Like, the fuck?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing after the interception. Strong. And that is incomplete. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Neville Gallimore on the stop.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
To throw on 2nd down. Strong. And his throw here is incomplete.
Oh God,
a lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target.
Everybody
but he was
fucking
well,
yellow,
that
bro.
one's incomplete.
Why is everybody yellow, bro? This shit is crazy, bro.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Strong. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking to throw. Strong. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Making the catch, this is the tight end Oliver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw on 3rd down. Strong steps away. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Keep glitching everybody, man. Stop switching
Because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Always got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain at 26.
How's my team? Yellow. God damn, bro. This shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. Fucking can't play like this, bro. Fucking team yellow as hell, man.
Of course you're going to give it to him.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Cowboys at 9-5 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing, Prescott. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. Now this defense for the Eagles, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? or maybe just one or two receivers.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
You with that bad-ass network over there, Charles.
This will be taken at the 10. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Bad network you got.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, team yellow, bro. This shit weak as hell.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Strong. And that's complete to Sanders. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Micah Parsons, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They go jet sweep. Washington with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. James Washington, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
No.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Look at this shit, bro. This shit don't make sense. How the fuck you expect somebody to fucking play a game like that? This shit, like.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Now, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he... Over out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
They're on 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
he's got a man complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
we see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Ready? 50
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. He'll get this out wide to Scott. And out of bounds right around the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here we go, set. Dragon 60.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Marr now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So we're at halftime here on Christmas Eve as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw hauled in by Washington. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Being chased out left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Throwing on first down. Strong. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Sermon. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Strong. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a bit closer. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A first down run for Elliott, not going to pan out. He'll, in fact, wind up losing a couple.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
First down. Strong. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Left side here to Sanders. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Touchdown! Equanimous St. Brown, 31 yards. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem fazed one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
Hurts will throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum. You're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
They're going to be to the point where I'm going to call and I'm going to go the fuck off.
Pretty nice work on the return.
What not crying for?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Up from his safety spot to charge in to make the play, Landon Collins.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Prescott to throw it. Complete to Washington. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Prescott now. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
He's going to launch it for Washington. And that will be incomplete.
What you mean? What wrong with me? I said what's wrong with Nye. I said who's irritating Nye.
Brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Matt.
And take it right on the 30. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Matt, what's happening?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored
Oh
the
my
last time
God.
out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
What's going on? I'm alright.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
What's up?
Off the play fake.
Tell me rush, you need to mind the business.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
If you was a light-skinned child, y'all don't scare me.
Incompletions on their first 2 throws. Has them humble
You is
enough to
red.
figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
On 3rd down, Strong. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
Who you talking about, Matt?
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Strong. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down.
Damn. Damn.
Looking to throw. Strong. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Micah Parsons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
Getting down to the good stuff.
That's crazy.
Tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. They'll go with the keeper. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Carson Strong. His third touchdown of the game. 10th on the year. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
DC 44?
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Swab. Damn, y'all nigga old as shit.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling. I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Back to throw. Strong. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That's crazy.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Dak. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
Hey, you talking about
seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are.
He told me something. He told me something.
You'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Another run with Sanders. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
We just came fucking back, boy. We just came back, boy. I like that.
That was an excellent come from behind victory.
I'm trying to see. I thought to be playing Titan, bro, but I don't know if Taylor will.
They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Eagles, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
That boy ain't scored the second half, baby. Oh, boy. Huh? Girl, you done did that hell. Let me see. Oh, the girl done did that hell. Check her out. You said what? Nah. 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 But you so fun acting, boy. What's up, boy? Yo tired ass. Oh my God, he doing that boy the worst way. Damn, for real. Tell him come on over here.